Alaska's salmon run frenzy. It begins with a feeling in the water, a pulse, a deep ancient rhythm that awakens the wild heart of Alaska. Imagine rivers, once quiet and clear, suddenly boiling with life. Thousands upon thousands of bright, determined sockeye coho salmon push against the current. They are driven by an instinct older than the mountains that surround them. Their singular purpose is to return to the very gravel beds where they were born, to lay the eggs that will continue their incredible lineage. The air itself seems to change. It grows thick with the smell of fish and wet earth. The sound of rushing water is joined by a new chorus of splashes, thrashing tails. From the dense forests, the high mountain slopes, the great brown bears emerge. They are drawn to the rivers by this same ancient call, a promise of abundance for the long, cold winter ahead. This is not a gentle gathering. It is a raw, powerful convergence of hunger and survival. Section 2. The Gathering of Giants, where the wild showdown occurs. This epic confrontation does not happen just anywhere. It unfolds in hallowed places where river geography gives bears an advantage. Brooks Falls, Katmai National Park, and Preserve. A natural barrier forces salmon to leap. Bears on the riverbanks, bears on the lip of the falls. Incredible density, dozens jostle for spots. Grunts, growls, astonishing patience. Kodiak Archipelago, home of the Kodiak bear. Rivers here pulse with rich salmon runs. Karluk River, Fraser River. Bears line the banks from late summer through fall, feasting. Steep green hillsides plunge to the water. A monarch emerges from alder. The timing is dictated by the salmon. Peak runs, July, August, September. Bears understand the schedule, many miles on ancient trails to communal grounds. The sight of so many solitary animals together is testament to the salmon's pull. The atmosphere is electric. Sound of the river, calls of gulls, low growls of the bears, a humbling display of nature. You feel like a visitor in a much older story. Every bear is a fisherman, but not every bear fishes the same way. They are intelligent, developing specialized techniques over a lifetime. One common method, stand and wait in shallow water below a small rapid, utter stillness. When a salmon nears, a lightning-fast pin. Patience, then explosive power. Surprise. At waterfalls like Brooks Falls, the most skilled stand at the top of the cascade. They wait for the heroic leap. In that brief moment at eye level, a simple open mouth, caught mid-air. Incredible timing and precision. Others stay in the plunge pool, snatching fish from the turbulent jacuzzi. Some go mobile, snorkeling, submerging their head to seek salmon among rocks, then lunging with a great splash. Younger bears chase in short bursts, trying to corner fish. Less efficient, but it builds skill. Each technique reflects personality, experience, and physical ability. Once caught, a bear often carries its fish to the bank to avoid theft. They can be selective, the skin, the brain, the eggs, rich in fat and calories. Perfect fuel for winter reserves. Discarded remains feed gulls, eagles, and even other bears. Nothing goes to waste in this rich ecosystem. For a mother bear, the salmon run is not just about her own survival. It is the most important classroom for her cubs. She leads them to the river's edge, a place of great opportunity and great danger. In their first or second year, they brim with energy and curiosity. They watch with wide eyes, mimicking her every move. Her patience and skill become their textbook. She shows how to stand in current, how to watch the water, how to anticipate fish. First attempts are clumsy and comical, pouncing on leaves, slipping on wet rocks, tumbling into the cold water, chasing salmon with gusto as fish dart away. Mother tolerates the antics, ever watchful for larger males that pose a threat. Through play, they build muscle, coordination, and understanding to survive on their own. After a successful catch, she often shares, taking the richest parts, leaving the rest for practice. They paw the carcass, learn the feel and taste, tearing the skin, finding the meat. A shared meal bonds them, her presence a protective shield as they learn. They learn the best spots, how to read water, and how to navigate other bears. When a cub finally lands its first fish, it signals a wild legacy continuing. The annual salmon run is far more than a food source for bears. It is the lifeblood of the coastal ecosystem. It connects the deep ocean to the inland forests. Returning salmon bring marine-derived nutrients, primarily nitrogen and phosphorus. As bears feast, they become gardeners, hauling fish into the forest and leaving nutrient-rich remains. Scientists have studied this for years. As Dr. Tom Quinn notes, trees along salmon streams grow faster and bigger. Not a coincidence. Marine nitrogen traced in foliage, insects, and even songbird feathers. The salmon, delivered by bears, literally build the forest, towering Sitka spruce, western hemlocks. Carcasses feed bald eagles, gulls, smaller mammals like mink and martens, river otters, down to flies and beetles whose larvae feed birds and fish fry. The salmon sacrifice nourishes the land long after bears have eaten. A thriving run supports a resilient ecosystem. The ocean feeds the river feeds the bears feed the forest. From the smallest fish to the largest predator, every element plays an indispensable role in this Alaskan paradise. This spectacular annual event, as ancient and powerful as it seems, exists in a fragile balance. For salmon, challenges are numerous. Commercial overfishing reduces returns. Man-made obstacles, dams and poorly designed culverts, sever the lifeline between ocean and forest. Warming rivers hold less oxygen, increasing stress and disease. For bears, consequences are direct. Fewer fish mean less fat, lower survival, fewer cubs. Human encroachment, development, logging, mining, and roads fragment habitat, increasing collisions and conflicts. Food and garbage lure bears. Habituated bears are relocated or destroyed. Conservation is crucial. Sustainable harvests, targeted closures. Removing obsolete dams, restoring rivers, and protecting large connected wildlands give bears room to thrive. Public education teaches securing attractants and respecting wildlife. Witnessing the frenzy is a privilege with responsibility. Keep distance, use binoculars and zoom. Be a whisper, not a shout. Travel in groups, make noise, heed rangers and guides who read bear body language and know when to move or be still. With stewardship, we can protect cold, clean rivers and vast bear homelands.